Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real Wisdom Artificial Intelligence. So today is March 24th. Let's go ahead get started for today. I'm bringing you this from my afternoon walk here in Boston, sitting here in the garden in the courtyard in my building. So a new location, not the bank of the Charles River. It's a bright, beautiful day. I'd gone for a long walk and back here now. So today's dose of Rashmi is unconscious intelligence assumes that someone else is responsible for the way you are. Wisdom, on the other hand, is the realization that you have full agency over how you want to be regardless of the external situations. So, as I've been doing throughout this month, let's dive into this from the perspective of the three-layer Rashmi hierarchy. So, at layer one, your attention is distracted. You are compulsively reacting to various triggers. So, at this point, it's the classic case that someone else or the external situation always determines how you are, and that is how you end up going through life. At layer two, or the growth mindset, at this point, you have mastered the art of how to engineer the external situations to your liking, how to start working where you shape the external situations to be aligned to your goals. That is how you become successful. That's what's considered the traditional idea of success, that you set some goals which you believe are going to make you happy, joyful, peaceful. You work towards those goals, you attain them. The issue, as Scotty Scheffler has said, that even after you won the master championship, it's a 5 minute high, then life moves on. So that is what happens with growth mindset. You set goals, you engineer the external situations to your liking, you get to that situation, then you set another goal, you keep moving. That's what life becomes. It's a pursuit of a goal after a goal after a goal, and you're never truly just being. And that is where layer three comes in. At this point, you flip the causality. You first decide that you have the full agency on how you want to be at any instant. As I have repeatedly said in this series, the only instant that is real is now. And you always have agency, regardless of the external situation, on how you want to be in the present situation. And if you have the agency and you can choose how you want to be, isn't it obvious how you would want to be? I think we would all choose to be peaceful, joyful, happy, and loving if we had the agency on how we want it to be. It is as simple as that. We do have the agency on how we want to be. You just have to flip the causality. So you start in every single instant, in every single present moment, deciding how you want to be. You choose love, peace, joy, which is your innate nature, and then engage with the external situation from that perspective. And what ends up happening at that point is you project the love, peace, and joy externally, and that propagates. That's what comes out externally as well. And that is in the context of AI. If we all truly start becoming conscious leaders of AI, and we start leading from this perspective where we all choose how we want to be. So we start with love, peace, and joy, and then we engage AI. We will propagate that out in the external world. And that is how the AI future will go from the race to the conscious grid. Thank you.